So you're telling me that you didn't know? You didn't know that laundry soaps are dirty? Well, ingredient-wise, they're not great. Commercial laundry detergents and fabric softeners are very convenient to use. They have a variety of smells. Like, you just walk down the aisle and you're just like, it's refreshing, right? Is it? I would challenge that belief a little bit. I personally think that they're pricey, but to each their own. Generally, most fabric softeners and laundry detergents have many different chemicals in it, many different fragrances, and it's just overall not great. So, why am I making a video about how to make your own laundry detergent? Those are some of the reasons, but I also wanted to give you a little bit of background about what's actually in your laundry detergent. When I was looking at different laundry detergents from popular brands, they either had one or multiple of these ingredients, and I think these are the 4 biggest offenders in laundry detergents. NPE, which is non-phenolic oxide, which is a surfactant known endocrine disruptor. And the reason this is important is endocrine disruptors are chemicals that are going to mimic different hormones, especially hormones like estrogen, which play a huge part and role in our fertility. Also have sodium lauryl sulfate, which serves as a surfactant, and surfactants remove dirt and stains. It's also an emulsifier, which keeps the liquid from separating, and it's also an endocrine disruptor. And I think in about every single laundry detergent label that I was looking through, every single one had sodium lauryl sulfate in it. It makes sense, right? Because it is
surfactant.
Because it is getting rid of the dirt and it's very effective at what it does, it makes sense that they're including it. But this is even in brands kind of have that natural looking label. So it's something to keep in mind, and it's something to be wary of. Just because a company has a label that looks really nice and really pretty and clean doesn't mean that the ingredients are. 1,4-dioxane is a chemical commonly found in paint and varnishes. And it's also found in about 2/3 of commercial detergents. Lovely, right? And it's also a known carcinogen. And then we also have phosphates. So I hesitated to include this in the list because it is harder to find this in laundry detergents than it used to be. But I still wanted to include it so you're aware. This used to be a lot bigger, and it was used as the main cleaning agent. It would break down dirt particles like sodium lauryl sulfate does, and remove stains, so on and so forth. The reason it was banned, mind you, it was banned because when it would leak into like waterways, it would suffocate fish. But that used to be in our laundry detergents. So, and I think it still is in some, but that is going away. So that is it's a good thing. Very positive. Like I was saying in the beginning, most don't have ingredient labels on the products, only on a website, which, I mean, looking from as a business owner, I want to try to make it as easy as possible for you to know what is in your product, so you can make those decisions, those informed decisions, as soon as you pick it up or as soon as you see it online. You can say, hey, like, yeah, I'm really good with this, or no, I'm not good with this for this ingredient or whatever. Why is it not the same standard for your laundry detergent? Why can't you flip it over on the back and read the ingredients? Some you can, some you can't. I feel like it should just be a blank, you have to have it on there. That seems pretty necessary, in my opinion. But who am I? So, all of this to say is just because a laundry detergent is branded as clean, natural, hypoallergenic, sensitive skin, doesn't necessarily mean that it's clean. That's kind of, I feel like that's a bad assumption to make. And a lot of times those laundry detergents are greenwashing you. So that brings us to the point of today's video, which is how to make your own, how to keep it simple, how to keep it natural and organic. So come with me and you'll see a world of where natural laundry detergent's better. I make my Broadway debut next week. So, on to making our very own homemade laundry soap. Yay! Okay, so this is like literally 4 ingredients. Could be 5 if you wanted to add a little lavender in it. Or if you don't have to do that. You could add whatever herb you wanted to. Or none at all. It doesn't have to be scented. It could be unscented. Some people that bothers. I feel like as long as my clothes are getting clean, that's fine. Because this may pick at a nerve here, but y'all, clean doesn't have a scent. We have been marketed to believe that clean has a scent. It's not lemon, it's not the citrus, it's not the fake lavender scent that they put in floor cleaner. That's not clean. Clean doesn't have a scent. But you could add some essential oils to it if you wanted to. What you could do, should you choose, take about a cup of salt with a couple tablespoons of, you could use lavender essential oil, you could use eucalyptus, you could, whatever essential oil smell that your little heart desires, you could do that and dry it in the oven at 200 for about 20 minutes. Or until the salt is dry. Or take a cup of it if you know you're gonna make it in the next week or so. Take a cup of the salt, put a couple of the teaspoons of essential oil on it, and let it just dry over the week. Place a dish towel over it so nothing gets in it. You could do that, or today I'm just making an unscented version just because I didn't plan well enough to try the salt. So I'm just making it unscented because personally I don't care if it's scented or not. All you need is salt, washing soda, baking soda, and an unscented bar of Kirk's soap, bar soap. And then you'll need a knife to cut with, but I don't want to wave a knife at you because that feels rude. This is a food processor, so anything to grind up the soap, because we're going to grind up the soap. I think that's about all you need. And a measuring cup, obviously. Okay, so first things first, we need to cut up our soap. And I don't think you can see me. Sorry, that was my hand. Oh, this is not going well. Sorry, friends. All right. Let's move these out of the way. Okay. So again, won't wave a knife at you, but we got the soap. Just gonna get it out of the packaging. Just a regular old bar soap. And then, okay, we need to roll up sleeves here. It's getting serious, y'all. All right. I can tell you right, oh, that actually went way better than I thought. Okay. Usually, I will be honest, I hate cutting up bar soap. I usually make Caleb do this because I hate doing it. But, I mean, if you had a better food processor than me and it will grind a whole bar of soap at the same time, then be your bougie self and grind her up. But I'd cut it just so it'll not break my food processor. Which, noted to, I don't know if I would use a food processor that you use for food. Or, because this one is specifically for, like, I don't use it for food. I mean, if you watch it, it'd be fine. I'm just telling you, like, that's up to you. You do what your little heart desires. La la la. All right, now we gotta scrape. And I'm just gonna dump. Ooh, that one might be too big. voila, perfecto. Okay, so it's not like you don't have to grind it up till it's like powdered dust or anything. Just grind it up so it's, I don't know, something like that. That would be good. I need a spoon. All right, so I just keep I clearly wasn't completely out of mine. But anyway. So all I do is I keep mine in like a reusable thing. I don't know. Find a container that y'all like. It's really nothing fancy. Pour some of that in. And then honestly, cutting up the soap and adding it in was the hardest part. We're gonna add half a cup of salt, about half. Half a cup of salt. Then we're gonna add a cup of washing soda. Oh man. It's clearly a new box because I can't open it. And this is, oh gosh. Caleb were here, he'd scold me for using my knife like this. Okay, there we go. And we're getting a cup of washing soda. I don't know if I said that. I think I said that. Ooh. Cup of that. And then we got a cup of baking soda. What's going on down here? Holy moly. Macaroni. Alright, and we get a cup of baking soda. And you put the rest of the soapy soap in. Alright. Well, folks, now we gotta mix them together. Mix. That's all you need for laundry soap. Honestly, I think we overcomplicate it a little bit with all of the things, but you don't need to. You can literally use 4 ingredients and your clothes are gonna be clean. To use it, I just keep a tablespoon in my jar. And so for small loads, I use 1 tablespoon. For medium to large loads, I use 2 tablespoons. And for bedding, a lot of times I'm using 3 to 4 tablespoons. That's a personal preference for me. But yeah, that's all it is to it. For my fabric softener, in case anyone is like, what do I do for fabric softener? Guys, distilled white vinegar. That's all you need. So I use like a cup full of that. I'll fill it where my fabric softener goes in my washer. And I promise you your clothes do not smell like vinegar. Plus, I've heard from multiple different like machine mechanics that distilled white vinegar is actually better for your machine than using fabric softener because it doesn't gunk up the machine. It actually kind of like cleans it. So that's what I do for my laundry. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out and let me know. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you liked about the video, and I will see you guys back here next week.